सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Vichara Sagara, Chapter 6, page number 215, Sanskrit book. Topic 334, the first paragraph, last 3 lines. Sphatike lauhitye bhanamiv स्वप्नपदार्थे सत्यता भानमपि अन्यथा ख्यातिरेव एवम् एव अधिष्ठानचैतन्यगतं कारणत्वम् अधिष्ठानचैतन्यसम्बद्धदेशकालयोः प्रतीयते अन्यथा ख्यातिविधया एव। We are seeing Jagan Mithyatva topic, the unreality of the world from absolute angle. Paramarthika drishtya, this world does not exist. Or we can say world seemingly existent in front of us. World is seemingly existent. If we say world is seemingly existent, it is as good as saying world is non-existent. 2 statements we can make. World is non-existent really. Really it is not there. World is non-existent really or factually. World is existent seemingly. Both are one and the same. Both are one and the same. But statements differs, words may differ, but content, meaning is the same. Trividha Sattavada and Dvividha Sattavada. There are 2 vadas, 2 arguments. Who are those 2 argumentators? Nischala Dasa discussing those people who talk about there are 3 orders of reality. Trividha Sattavada, known as 3 orders of reality. Trividha means 3. Satta means reality. Trividha Satta means 3 orders of reality. What are those 3 orders of reality? One is Paramarthika Satyam, absolute reality. That is Brahman alone is Paramarthika Satyam. There is no second Paramarthika Vastu. There is no second Paramarthika Vastu or absolute reality in the world. The second order of reality is Vyavaharika Satyam. relative order of reality, Vyavaharika Satyam, where we do interactions in day-to-day life, relative order of reality, Vyavaharika Satyam. Now we are in Vyavaharika Satyam. Class is going on in Vyavaharika Satyam, Jagradavastha. Then when you go to sleep, that is Pratibhasika Satyam. Dream comes under Pratibhasika Satyam. Another name for Vyavaharika Satyam we give is objective reality, which is available for all people. Objective world is available, therefore objective reality or Vyavaharika Satyam. Whereas dream is available for oneself. My dream is available to me only. Your dream you only experience. Other person experience his or her own dream. That is why it is subjective. Subjective reality. So how many realities are there? Three are there. One is absolute reality, Paramarthika Satyam. Second one is relative reality, Vyavaharika Satyam. Third one is projected reality or subjective reality, Pratibhasika Satyam. Many times I discussed about this topic. You are all familiar with this topic. Now the discussion is the Trividha Sattavada. This is when we accept these three, you come under Trividha Sattavadi. Trividha Sattavadi means TSV. Trividha, T stands for Trividha, S stands for Satta, Vadi means V stands for Vada. Means your view. Three orders of reality is there. This is commonly, generally, all people accept. All people means Vedanta, all junior students of Vedanta will accept. Why I am telling Vedanta students? Other outside people who are not mukshus, who are not Vedantic students, they do not know Paramarthika Satyam. All these names also they do not know. That is why I am telling students. For junior students, the students who comes in the beginning listening to the class, they all have this view when Guru is talking, wonderful, this is very nice, three orders of reality is there, wonderful, excellent. They are very, very happy as though they have invented something newly they have discovered. Very nice to listen, these three orders of reality. But from that Dvividha Sattavada, there are people highly advanced, we can call them for those students who are senior students. Senior students who are able to accept the world is unreal. They are called senior students. Who are senior students? Often you are using Swamini. Who are the senior students? Senior students are those students who happily accept the Vividha Sattavada. Therefore, Nischala addressing to those people, those who are happily convert the Vyavaharika Prapancha also into Pratibhasika Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam also is Pratibhasika Satyam only. That is the topic we are seeing. And we are going to conclude that Dvividha Sattavada in the next topic. 335, we are going to conclude that. Therefore, Dvividha Sattavada is that Vada he considers Pratibhasikam Satyam is the lowest mithya. Pratibhasika Satyam is the lowest mithya, and that Vyavaharika Satyam is the highest mithya. Both are mithya only. Both are mithya only. One is the highest mithya, another is lowest mithya. Higher, lower, what is the difference? Mithya is mithya only. So he considers Vyavaharika Satyam also into Pratibhasika Satyam. That means there are only two orders of reality. Dvividha Satta Vada. Dvividha means two orders of reality. Dvividha Satta Vada. Satta means existence. There are only two realities. Even that two realities, the second one is as good as non-existent. Therefore, what you are seeing is only through Anyatha Khyati. We have given that Desha Kala, Chaitanyam Karanatvam, we have superimposed upon Desha Kala. Desha Kala is the Karanam for this universe. All this is only Bhranti. Like Anyatha Khyati, example we saw elaborately. He says, Spatike Lauhityam Bhanamiva. Just as in Spatika, white crystal, Lauhityam, the redness appears. Just as the redness appears in the white crystal. How much real that redness in the crystal? How much real? It is appearing. In Mandukya we saw Vaitadhya Prakaranam, Saprayojanata Tesham. Dream world is useless, waking world useful argument. There Gaudapada Acharya says, dream water is useful for a dreamer. Don't say dream is useless. Dream may be useless. Dream objects are useless for the waker, not for a dreamer. Dream water, dream food is useful for a dreamer. Therefore, dream is not a dream for a dreamer. Dream is not a dream for a dreamer. Similarly, waker is telling, waker water is not useful for a dreamer. Waking world food is not useful for dreamer. Therefore what you have to understand, Uchita Desha Kala Abhava in Swapna. Same way, waking state also Uchita Desha Kala is not there. Swapna Padarthe Satyata Bhanam Api. In Swapna Padartha, what you are seeing, the reality while at the time of dream, Api Yatha Anyatha Khyati Reva. That is also Anyatha Khyati. Waker's superimposition. The reality given by waker. Similarly, Evameva in the same way. So, Spatika Drishtanta. Spatika Lauhityam, one Drishtanta. Just as the redness transformed to crystal, it is not originally belong to the crystal. Similarly, Swapna Padarthe Satyata, the reality in the dream of dream objects, not belongs to the dreamer, that reality given by the waker. Waker only dreaming. Dream existence, dream experience, all because of waker. That Satyata given by that. Through Anyatha Khyati, transference. Satyata is transferred to the dream. Reality, dream reality in a dream is only transferred reality. It's not original reality. Originally dream is not there, but it has got transferred reality. from waker. Evameva. That waker is also originally Adhisthana Chaitanyam only. Waker is also false later. That is what we are going to establish. Evameva, in this manner, Adhisthana Chaitanyagatam. Now Dashtanta. He is concluding this example. Adhishthanagata Chaitanyagata Karanata. Chaitanyam we do Adhyaropa. Chaitanyam is not Karanam of anything originally. While student is junior student, Adhyaropa Kale. That is important. You have to remember. Chaitanyagata Karanatvam means you say, oh, Karanata is there in Chaitanyam. Only Adhyaropa for junior students' sake. Anyatha Khyati is only for junior students' sake. What is our Khyati? Advaitin's Khyati, Anirvachaniya Khyati. Inexplicable. No transference also, no real transference happened at all. It cannot happen. Karanatvam Adhisthana Chaitanya Sambadha Deshakalayoho. Because of avidya, we superimpose the Karanata in Brahman Chaitanyam. That Karanatvam we superimpose to Deshakala. Before the world is going to come, the Karyam, you need some Karanatvam. So to Deshakala, Deshakalayoho, place and time, you give attribute of place and time comes first. Pratiyate. Pratiyate itself adhyasa ityartha. Adhyasa. Anyatha khyati vidhaya eva. This is also anyatha khyati. Transferred. The karanatvam, that which is superimposed in Deshakala, appear from that Karanam, Prapancha Karyam appears, the product. Here, this Deshakala Abhavat, Deshakala Yoho Karanatvam Abhavat, really the world cannot be there. That is going to be established in the next paragraph. Up to here we saw in the last class. Topic 335. Jagrat prapanchah samagrim vina utpadyate tasmat swapna prapanchavat Jagrat prapanchopi mithya eva. This is unswallowable for 99.999% of students. However much Shastra says. You see, if you are swallowing or not swallowing, Shastra won't bother. Okay, it is your problem. Fact, revealing the fact is the Shastra's job. That's all. Shastra does its job and go away. You never wait for your approval or disapproval. Who wants your approval? Fact or truth never wait for anyone. You have to enter into the field of that fact, truth. It is your choice. Who wants your approval, disapproval? Try to understand and listen. Jagrat prapanchaha. Even the waking world also. In Swapna also we have discussed about father is the Karanam and son is the Karyam. All are Yugapat born, simultaneously born in the dream. But we are talking, they are, one is Karanam, another is Karyam in the dream. If you see an old temple, 3000 years ago temple, in dream, it is 3000 years ago temple only. But for dreamer, it is 3000 years. Is it 3000 years or 3 seconds? Only 3 seconds. It appears in the dream. Jagrat prapanchaha, waking world, Samagrim vina, without, vina means without. Samagri is equal to Uchita Deshakala. Uchita Deshakala Rupa Samagri. Sufficient time, sufficient place. Is not there in the dream, that's why dream is unreal, we have established. Oh, Shastra says you have established dream because lack of sufficient time and sufficient place. What about Jagrata Prapancha? Same thing, lack of sufficient place and time. You are thinking there is a place and time, Deshakala, which are superimposed, how they can become the Karanam of this Karya Prapancha? Samagrim Vina Utpadyate. This is the Hetu. Utpadyate. Jagrata Prapanchaha Mithya is the Sadhyam. Jagrata Prapancha is the Pakshaha. In Tarka language, it is called Pakshaha. What is the conclusion? Sadhyam Mithya. Then what is the Hetu? Samagrim Vina Utpadyate. Because it is also born appearing without any Uchita Desha Kala. Then what is the Drishtanta? Swapna Prapanchavat. It is like a Swapna Prapancha. It is also like a dream world only. Tasmat mithya eva is the sadhyam. Swapna prapanchavat jagrat prapanchaha api mithya eva. Mithya means here not unreal. It is seemingly real. It is factually unreal. Understand here. When we use the mithya, I told you, satyam, mithya and tucham. Satya means absolutely existent, nityam, always existent in all the three periods of time, always existent. Satyam. Then asatyam, anrutam is the second one. In this asatyam, there are two types of asatyam. I told you this also. I gave special talk on 3 orders of reality. You all heard this. Asatyam, Anrutam, there are 2 types. Asat, Tuchya Asat. Tuchya Asat, Mithya Asat. Asat means non-existent, not real. Anrutam. Tuchya Asat, 2 types of Asat. Mithya Asat, Tuchya Asat. Tuchya Asat means, what is the example? Immediately should come rabbit horn. All the 3 periods of time it is not there. Tuchya Asat. When we say world is unreal, mithya, it is not Tuchya Asat. It is not like a rabbit horn. Rabbit horn doesn't exist in 3 periods of time. Past, present, future. It doesn't exist. That is Tuchya Asat. Whereas our Mithya category, Advaita philosophy, Vedanta, it is speciality. Mithya word is the special, unique feather, like crown, like for Advaita Vedanta. In no system of philosophy, Mithya word is used. Because for them, Vyavaharika Satyam is real. That's why Advaita is not swallowable for many people. Only intelligent people will come to Advaita. Intelligent people only understand Advaita. Even all who comes to Advaita, they cannot understand. Highly intelligent person only can accept Advaita. That mithyatvam. Very, very difficult. You require janma punya, as Shastra says. Advaita pumsam vasana. Advaita vasana, that much easily you have crossed so many janmas. So many janmas you have crossed, my dear. That much easily Advaitam cannot be swallowable. Therefore, Tuchya Asat, we are not telling. When world is unreal, It is not tuchya asat like a rabbit horn. Then what asat? Mithya asat. Mithya asat means what? What is the difference between tuchya asat and mithya asat? Mithya asat is that which is appearing at the time of experience. But a rabbit horn doesn't appear at any time. Anubhava kale, it is available like a rope snake, like a shell silver. You know all this. Just I am enjoying with all of you because you are all advanced students. Vichara Sagara, and it is not easy to grasp. Very, very difficult. But still you are all listening means what? You are all advanced students. You are continuing, attending the Vichara Sagara class. Those who feel difficult, they stop. Very difficult, Swamini. Okay. Since you are attending, I consider you are all advanced students. Okay. Anyhow, now we understand what is mithya. If you understand this mithya, whenever we use, it is not tuchya asat. It is mithya asat. Experientially real, but on inquiry, it is unreal. Experientially real, but on inquiry, that which loses its reality is called mithya asat. That mithya we are going to talk. This world is mithya means it's not experientially unreal. World is unreal not for all people. Only for senior Vedantic student who has studied minimum 10 years. Bhagavad Gita thoroughly, Upanishads thoroughly. For that student only these statements are relevant. Otherwise for others it is more confusing. That is why any new students who are listening to my Vichara Sagara class, I request them, please listen my Upanishad classes. Slowly, gradually, you spend time to listen Upanishads. Otherwise, you will get confusion and Vedanta is not clear for you, Advaita is not clear for you. Without Upanishadic knowledge, these are all not clear, they are vague only, however much you listen. Because the whole teaching is based on Upanishadic teaching. Okay, now let us enter how he is going to establish. Very wonderful topic, my favorite topic. I love this. Okay. Anyanishta dharmasya anyatra pratitau अन्यथा ख्याति अभ्युपगमेन अधिष्ठान चैतन्यगत सत्यता यथा चैतन्येन संबद्धे सकल प्रपंचे अपि अभ्युपगम्यते तथा एव अधिष्ठान चैतन्यस्थ कारणता अपि अधिष्ठान संबद्ध सकल प्रपंचे अंगीकार्य भवेत् इति यदा आशंकितं तन्न संगच्छते. Now Purva Pakshi raising a question and Nisharadasa is going to give answer. First answer, second answer, number also given there. Tathahi onwards first answer. Then Athava onwards second answer. Okay. Now, what is the Purva Pakshi's objection? You have given Karanata only to Deshakala. Why? Chaitanyam is all pervading. Everywhere it is there. Why can't we give Karanata to the entire universe? Brahma has got that Karanata, Adhyaropa Karanata only. Why can't you give Adhyaropa? We are telling. For those people who do not know, it is Adhyaropa, superimposed. That Karanata, causality in Brahman, that is superimposed upon Deshakala. You are telling, why only to Deshakala? Brahman is all pervading. Why can't you give that Karanata to everything? That is Purva Pakshi's objection. Nisharadasa said it is not possible. See what Purvapakshi says. Anyanishta dharma anyatra. Japa kusuma nishtha louhityam anyanishta. Dharma. The redness is the dharma. Anyatra upon spatika. We have spatika fully appearing. No? The redness is not one part of the spatika. Whole spatika is appearing red. Correct? Like that. Anyanishta dharma, that lauhityam which is there in Japa Kusuma, you have to remember that example. He's keeping that example in his mind and asking. That redness in that Japa Kusuma, Anyanishta dharma, Anyatra, dharmasya Anyatra, upon spatikam, pratitau, appearing, pratitau. Anyatha khyati iti abhyupagamena. This is anyatha khyati. We have accepted. He also Purvapakshi and we also accepted. Similarly, like that, adhisthana chaitanyagata satyata. The reality which is in the Brahman. Brahman has got satyata, the reality. Yatha chaitanyena sambadhe sakala prapancha. Yatha you can put in within brackets, because the sentence will become very big. Full stop should be there. Chaitanyena sambandhe sakala prapancha, the whole prapancha. So crystal is associated with the red flower, whole crystal. Like that, whole prapancha is associated with Chaitanyam or not? Whole prapancham is associated with Chaitanyam because Chaitanyam is all pervading. Prapanche angikarya bhavediti. Why can't you accept that satyata in Brahma Chaitanyam, in satyata in the prapancha also? Why you are telling prapancha is unreal? Brahman is real. World is also real. Why can't you say that satyata yada ashankitam? If you have a doubt, such a question, this is already given in 213 page number, we saw already. Tanna sangachate, that is not possible. Yat adhyastam that is yat adhyastam, that can never be a karanam. That can never be a karanam. Karanam na bhavati. Sir, now what is the first answer Nischradasa gives? Tatha hi swapne pitra shariram putra shariram chaiti dve shariram utpadyete swapnopalabhyamana pitruputra sharirayoho उभयोः अपि अधिष्ठान चैतन्य संबंधस्य समत्वे अपि पितृशरीरे अधिष्ठान चैतन्य धर्मभूता कारणता प्रतीयते पुत्रशरीरे तु तादृश पितृजन्यत्वरूप कार्यता एव प्रतीयते न तु कारणता एवं अधिष्ठान चैतन्य संबंधस्य सर्वप्रपंच साधारणत्वे अपि देशकालयोः एव चैतन्य निष्ठकारणता प्रतीयते अन्यत्र तु कार्यता एव निसर्गतः प्रतीयते. What a brilliant answer. You see, tadhahi, I will explain to your objection, I will clarify. Tadhahi, to explain further. Swapne, Nichaladasa is asking, giving the drishtanta. In dream, Swapne, Pitra Shariram, father's body, Putra Shariram, son's body, Cha iti dve Shariram, two bodies are there. Utpadyete, both are born. Utpadyete, de paina mela kombu irukano. Utpadyete. Swapna upalabhyamana pitruputra sharirayoho. In that dream, father and sun, both of them, ubhayoho api, adhisthana chaitanya sambandhasya. They have sambandha with adhisthana chaitanya. Adhisthana chaitanyam is there. Why can't they have same satyata? Both can be karanam or both can be karyam. Why one is karanam, one is karyam? Chaitanya sambandhasya samatvepi. Even though chaitanyam is samanam in both of them, but putra sharire adhisthana chaitanya dharma bhuta karanata pitru sharire. Father's body, that karanata of that chaitanyam, adhisthana chaitanyagata karanata pratiyate. So father becomes what? Who born first? No, father. Father becomes the karanam. Even though both are born yogapat in the dream, but still you are giving what? Karanatvam status. Karanata pratiyate. You have superimposed karanatvam. Pratiyate means adhyastam. Putra sharire tu, in the son's body, tadrisha pitrujanya swarupa karyata eva. He is born to his father. Father is the cause, son is the karyam, product. Pratiyate, natu karanata. Putra can never be the karanam. Putra is a karyam, product. Father is a karanam. Therefore, like that. Evam, similarly, this is drishtanta. Similarly, the adhisthana chaitanya sambandhasya sarva prapancha, even though whole prapancha is related, associated with chaitanyam sadharanatve, generally api deshakalayoho eva chaitanya adhishthanata pratiyate. So adhishtanata, that karanata, chaitanya adhishtanagata karanata, chaitanya nishtha karanata, that karanatvam which is in the chaitanyam. Remember, this karanatvam also adhyaropa, for time being, for teaching purpose. Don't take a real. Understand? Chaitanya nishtha karanata. This karanatvam we have given temporarily for teaching purpose. So chaitanya nishtha karanata deshakalayoho eva pratiyate, not prapanche. Prapancha has to be the effect, a product. Tasmadva etasmad atmanah akasha sambhutah akashad vayuhu, all are karyam, 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 karyam. Like that, pratiyate. Anyatra tu karyata eva. Anyatra means prapanche. Prapanchasya karyata eva, product only. Nisargataha, naturally world has to be a karyam. Deshakala must be karanam. And that karanam is because of avidya superimposed upon that deshakala. Which karanata is there? Adhisthana chaitanya. Nisargataha pratiyate. This is one answer. This is also not final answer. This is also for junior students' answer. What is senior students' answer? My dear, Brahman cannot be Karanam. I told you in the last class, Brahman cannot be the Karanam, really speaking. Once it is not a Karanam, where is the question of Karanata in Deshakala? Where is the question of world Karyatvam that is going to come? Athava asangaha udasinatva उदासीन स्वभावत्वात् अधिष्ठान चैतन्यं न कस्यापि परमार्थतः कारणं भवति माया प्रतिबिंबित चिदाभासस्य कारणत्वे अपि आभासस्य स्वरूपं मिथ्या. This is the billions of dollars worth. I should not say billions of dollars. If at all I want to praise the statement, underline these two lines. No? Athava, or. Are you ready for advanced answer? No. ready. And if you are all ready, see, asangaha udasinaha. Brahman is asangaha, not connected with anything. Asangohi ayam purushaha. Akasha itself asangaha. What to talk of Akasha's karanam Brahman? Asangaha udasinaha. No, no. Udasinaha means what? Not participating in anything. Udasinaha. Swabhavatvat adhisthana chaitanyam. That adhisthana chaitanyam, the consciousness existence principle, na kasyapi paramarthata. For anything, kasyapi, of anything, paramarthata karanam bhavati. To anything, kasyapi means for anything, it cannot be the karanam. This is apavada. Until now, Anyatha Kyati time, we have given the Karanatvam Adhyaropakale. Now, how long you have to be in Adhyaropa? Ceiling, scaffoldings are kept for the ceiling sake. Ceiling is set, remove the scaffoldings. That Karanatvam from Brahman we are deleting now. So, Paramarthataha, really speaking, Karanata na bhavati. Asangasya karanatvam kadam bhavati. Where is this karanatvam then? Maya pratibimbita chidabhasasya. That chidabhasa which is reflecting in the Maya. So false knowledge, that arthadhyasa, jnanadhyasa. So samashti jnanam is arthadhyasa. Samashti what you can samashti arthadhyasa is prapanchaha, samashti jnanadhyasa is mind. Okay, whole mind is samashti jnanadhyasa. That mind, in the mind then world is there, world is there. World is arthadhyasa. World is there, that knowledge is jnanadhyasa, samashti level. Okay, Maya Pratibimbita Chidabhasasya. That Chidabhasa, Maya Pratibimbita Chidabhasa, who? Ishvara. Ishvara is the Maya Pratibimbita Chaitanyam. Karanatve api. Even though that Karanatvam we give, Ishvara is the Karanam for this universe. Karanatve api. Abhasasya Swarupam Mithya eva. That Chidabhasa which is reflecting in the Maya, which we call is Ishvara, is Mithya only. That is why Ishvara is also Pratibhasika Satyam, he has established already. He is going to establish once again. Why na? Who is Ishvara? Understand Ishvara's higher nature. All of you careful, I am considering you, all of you are senior students. Otherwise, these statements and all don't say outside. Ishvara is nothing but Maya Pratvimbita Chaitanyam. Pratvimbita Chaitanyam is Satyam or Mithya? Mithya. Maya itself is Mithya. It's reflection. Your reflected face is Satyam or Mithya? Mithya. Similarly, Maya Pratibimba Chaitanyam, Ishvarasya Swarupam, Mithya eva. That Karanata. Karanatve api, Ishvaraha Karanatve api, that Pratibimba Chaitanyam itself in the Maya is Mithya. From that, Ishvara, the whole world has come. How can it be real? How can it be real? So, Yacche swayam mithya na tadanyasya karanam bhavet. This is important. Yat cha swayam mithya. Swayam mithya who? Pratibimba Chaitanyam. Reflecting in that Maya. Reflecting in the individual mind is Jiva. Okay, Pratibimba Chaitanyam, RC, remember Tattva Bodha. RC at two levels, Vesti, Samashti. RC, reflected consciousness in the individual body, mind, is Jiva. That reflected consciousness in the total mind or Maya is Ishvara. So that Yacha Swayam Mithya, by that itself is Mithya, unreal. A Mithya Vastu, how can Tad Anyasya Karanam Bhavet? Bhavet, how can it become the cause of another thing? Another thing. Asangaha Brahma Chaitanyam, there is no Karanatvam. Then Deshakala Karanatvam must be Mithya. Then Deshakala Karanata Mithya, then Prapancha Karyata, where it exists. Correct? तस्मात् यदि परमात्मनि प्रपञ्चं प्रति कारणता सम्भवेत् तत् भ्रमवशात् देशकालयोः प्रतीयेत परमात्मनि तु कारणता नास्ति तस्मात् कारणत्वादिधर्मशून्यस्य असङ्गस्य चैतन्यस्य कारणत्वं देशकालयोः प्रतीयते इति भुक्तिः न सङ्गच्छते. See, nowhere you can find this type of teaching, any other text directly telling this. That's why Vichara Sagara is very, very unique text. Look into this. Discarding the transferred causality upon Brahman. Now Adhyarapa, enough of Adhyarapa, how long you want to... that's why Ashai Arumingal, Ishanodayunum, Ashai Arumingal. It's not a joke to say that. Let's say, Marattai Maraitadu Mamadayanai, Maratil Maraindadu Mamadayanai. பரத்தை மறைத்தது பார்முதல் பூத்தம் பரத்தில் மறைந்தது பார்முதல் பூத்தம். அதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், நான் சொல்ல வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. திருமந்திரம். தஸ்மாத் யதி பரமாத்மனி பிரபஞ்சம் பிரதி காரணதா, இஃப் யூ டேக் திஸ் பரமாத்மா, மாயா பிரதிபிம்பித சைத்தன்யம் ஈஸ்வரா இஸ் த பரமாத்மா, பிரபஞ்சம் பிரதி டுவர்ட்ஸ் பிரபஞ்ச காரணதா, Paramatma is the cause, world is our Undu Panditar, Srishtikarta. What he has done? World he created. Now oru vilayattu bommayanna avarella create pannitar and solli sambhavet tat. If at all, if you think like that, that is nothing but tat means anyatha khyatya. By anyatha khyati brahmavashateva. It is only brahma. It is your delusion. Delusion means what? Ajnana. Avidya. Deshakalayoho pratiyeta. Because of your delusion, that karanatvam, which is non-existent karanatvam, adhyaropakale, we have used. But don't take it as really. The whole teaching is only to uplift you. You want to sit there itself and hooked to that, and na enna pandrathe? The Shastra is asking. Pratiyeta. Really speaking, Paramatmani tu karanata nasti. Even Paramatma is not the karanam. Lakshartham. You take Paramatma Lakshartha who? Satchit. Brahma Chaitanyam. Sarvagnatvam, Sarvavyapitvam. All these are all only Vachyartha of Ishvara. What is the Lakshartha of Ishvara? What is the substratum of Ishvara? Adhisthana Chaitanyam. Therefore, Paramatmani tu karanata nasti. When we say Paramatmani means what Paramatma here? When we give karanata, Vachyartha Paramatma. When you want to say Aham Brahmasmi, with Vachyartha Paramatma or Lakshartha Paramatma, you have to claim I am Brahman. Only Lakshartha Paramatma. Therefore, Paramatmani tu karanata nasti. Really, there is no causality. Tasmat. Therefore, karanatwadi dharma shunyasya. When that Paramatma is Lakshartha Ishvara. Okay. Ishvara means Nirguna Brahman. Karanatwadi dharma shunya. There are no attributes of karanatvam, causal status. Asangasya chaitanyasya. That Chaitanyam which is Asangaha, of that Karanatvam Deshakalayoho Pratiyate. So, Asangasya Dharmashunya Sunyasya Asangasya Chaitanyasya Karanatvam Deshakalayoho Pratiyate iti Uktihi. In Deshakala, that Karanatvam is appearing, that Karanatvam is cause for the Karyam Prapancha. Ennappa idella oru kada kadaya solreni Uktihi na sangachati. That is not proper. Nischaladasa says, don't blame me, don't be angry with me. I have Upanishadic Pramanam. Where? Brihadaranyaka quoting. Apurvam anaparam anyadeva viditat atho aviditaditi aviditadadhi na tasya karyam karanancha vidyate कार्यकारणताय ह्यत्र न किंचिदपि उपपद्यते यादृगेव परं ब्रह्म तादृगेव जगत्त्रयम् इत्यादि श्रुति स्मृति शतेभ्यः. Nichaladas says, I am safe, I am not responsible. Upanishad says, who? Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. The number is not given correctly. You have to change. 2419 he has given, but it is 2519. Apurvam anaparam. This is one quotation. Apurvam anaparam means what? Purva means karanam. Aparam means karyam. Apurvam anaparam means Brahman is that neither cause nor effect. Apurvam anaparam, that which doesn't have karanatvam, and it is neither karanam nor karyam. Karya karana vilakshanam. The apurvam apurvatvat na karyam. There is no second thing before Brahman to be karanam for Brahman. So Brahman is not karyam. Apurvam. There is no karanam before Brahman. If karanam is there before something, before Brahman, Brahman will become karyam. Therefore, apurva means Brahman is that which is never the karyam, because it doesn't have karanatvam. That is why Adipita, Shivanik father yarna, Shivanik appa yarappa, appa illamale Shivan eppadi irukka, adida Brahman only karana rahita. Parvati Parameshwarau Jagatah Pitarau vande anna avarku appa illiya anna. Adida parango connect pandanum. Vedantam nijama nam, how our people envisaged that Vedanta in that. Who is the Vishnu's father? Tell me. You cannot say. Okay. So, anaparan, we never think about this, all this. Only tanga udakaradida theriyum namukku. கொஞ்சம் திங்கிங் பண்ணுறவங்களுக்கு தான் எல்லாம் தெரியும். இப்போ நீங்கள் எல்லாம் திங்க் பண்ணுறீங்க நல்லா. ஓகே. அனபரத்வாத் ந காரணம். தேர் இஸ் நோ செகண்ட் காரியம் ப்ராடக்ட் ரியல்லி. தேர் ஃபார் பிரம்மன் கெனாட் பி காரணம். ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் இருந்தால் தானே இது காரணம்னு சொல்கிறதுக்கு. பிரம்மன் காரணமே இல்லை, அதனால காரியமே இல்லாத போது காரணம் எப்படி சொல்ல முடியும்? இதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாக இருக்கே சுவாமின்னு. என்ன கஷ்டமாக இருந்தால் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. பாட்டு கிளே. Pot is real? Pot is a product of clay. Hey, pot engi irukke? Only clay is there. Karyatvam, Vakyavritti, I said this. When you take out the karyatvam from the pot, pot is not there. So karyatvam gone. When karyatvam gone, where is the karanatvam in the clay? Adhe madiri da. Here also you have to apply. What is the next quotation? Anyadeva tad viditat atho aviditat adhina. Kenopanishad. First chapter, third mantra. Anyadeva. Viditat ante karyat. Viditat karyat anyat. Brahman is viditat karyat anyat. Karya means that which you can know is karyam. Vyakta rupatvat karyam viditam iti uchyate. Avyakta rupatvat karanam aviditam uchyate. Okay. Now, viditatvat karyat anyat. Brahman is different from what you know. And aviditat karanat anyat. It is different from that which is karanam you cannot know prior to the karyam. You do not know. So aviditatvat, because you do not know that karanat, Brahman is different from unknown also. Brahman is different from known also. Brahman is different from unknown means karanat, unknown. Different from karanam. Brahman is different from known means karyam. Different from karyam means different from known things. So Brahman is different from known and unknown. Then what else is there, Swamini? Different from known and unknown. Adidane Brahman. What you know and what you do not know is not Brahman. Then who is Brahman? Yaar pesarano and the known unknown patti avanada Brahman. You have to think over. Next quotation from Kaival Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Na tasya karyam na karanancha vidyate. Brahman is that doesn't have karyam also, karanam also. Brahman doesn't have father as karanam. Brahman doesn't have karyam as world son. Okay. Now both are not there. Like, don't take world is son, something father and all. Just example I am telling. Brahman is that which doesn't have karanam, and Brahman is not karyam. Brahman doesn't have karyam means Brahman is not karanam. Okay. Next smriti. Somewhere quotation is not known, unknown smriti. Karyakaranata hi atra na kinchid upapadyate. It's not possible. Karanata or karyata, both are not possible. Yadrigeva param brahma. Whatever is param brahman, tadrigeva jagatrayam. That whole jagatrayam, bhuloka, bhuvarloka, suvarloka, jagatrayam or Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, all of them. Ityadi Shruti Smriti Shatebhya. There are hundreds and thousands of statements are there like this. So, what you are thinking Sarpaha is nothing but Rajjuhu eva. I am Sarpaha Rajjuhu. I am Prapanchaha Brahman eva. Prapanchaha eva nasti. Brahma eva asti. More details in the next class. I thought of completing the whole para. My goodness, I could not move because the subject is so interesting. Anyhow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.